appreciate it. And for the people that haven't gotten it or on the fence of buying it, now it's time to buy it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do a half off promotion for the rest of the month. Give you 50% off the course for those who kind of on the fence or didn't have the money available to buy it. Now, hopefully it's going to be
my day ones. Try to speak up, can't say none. Try to dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my savings. Take to the top on the base one. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. With the booyah, that's a flex. Not a human, I ain't from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish.
What is up, Innovation family? How's it going? Hope everybody had a good 4th of July weekend. Good time to eat barbecue and hit the pool and all that good stuff, enjoying the summer breeze. So welcome back, guys, to another video. It's me, your host, Brandon, owner of Innovation Property here in Atlanta, Georgia. Today's video, before we jump into the video, let's talk about hitting that like button for me, the subscribe button, and also the notification button for the next video when it hits your timeline. Appreciate all you guys following my journey. I've been getting hit up with questions and information as far as producing content. So here we go. This video is going to be about the 2017 Chevy Grand Sport, the black one. You guys have been asking me as far as how much does it cost as far as maintenance and service and all that good stuff. So I'm going to provide a quick little video just detailing how much it costs for some of these items on a regular basis when it comes to your Turo fleet and some of your top performing cars. So as you guys know, the Corvette Grand Sport is one of my top performing cars, so you gotta make sure you're on top of all your service 24/7. The Corvette Grand Sport is a very finicky car. It means it needs just about anything you can think of in terms of little details it needs. So like recently I did a video about a week ago about it going back to the wheel shop again because it had a cracked rim, so therefore it was leaking air and it couldn't drive it. So had to get the crack repaired and get that up and going before the rental started for my next guest. And then recently it had a TPMS sensor that went out and needed to be reset, and also it's in the shop right now for oil change and just basic maintenance. So I kind of wanted to break down the cost of some of these items and, you know, the turnaround time, boom, 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 because it impacts your pockets of revenue to get your cars back on the road. So for the Grand Sport, the biggest service cost for me so far has been tires. So as you guys know, this is not the same package as the regular Z51 C7 Corvette. Those are a little bit smaller tires. So the Grand Sport has the bigger tires, the 335, 25, 20 in the back. And I think it's 295, 30, 19 in the front. Don't misquote me or correct me if I'm wrong. But the back tires are about $500 a piece, $600 a piece, depends on the brand you go with. I go with the Michelin Run Flats. They seem to perform pretty well with the Michelin Run Flat. So again, it's about $500 a tire, and you gotta pay for also labor, install, and all that. So for a set of back tires, you're looking at about $1,200, $1,300 out the door for a set of brand new tires. And they're hard to find too, unless you buy them online or you order them, because they don't have them at a lot of tire spots in stock or inventory, because it's a specialty tire. So these tires are even bigger than a lot of the Lambo tires or Ferrari tires too. So the 335, 25, 20 are not normal tires. They're huge on the Grand Sport. So about, again, $1,200 out the door, $1,300 out the door for a pair of back tires. Oil changes for the Grand Sport and also the regular Corvette C7s are about $100 at the dealership. They take fully synthetic oil. So nothing crazy about that as far as the prices around the oil. Engine-wise, they're pretty easy to work on. I haven't had any engine issues out the Grand Sport, but on the other Corvettes that I had, the C7, I had to do little things like water pumps, serpentine belts, you know, and the regular oil changes on those two are the same, $100 for the same as for the Grand Sport on the red and also the blue Corvette that I had. So $100 for oil changes, like I mentioned. Water pump from my mechanic was around $300, $400 for a water pump, including labor and also the part. A new engine, unfortunately, the blue one, I did a video on that one. New engine for Corvettes is about $10,000, $13,000 with labor from the dealership. So those are pretty pricey. Torque tubes are gonna be around $4,000 to get it done at dealership if you have an automatic 8-speed transmission. So that's pretty common that goes out on the Corvette. So I suggest you guys that got Corvettes, especially C7s, go ahead and do the automatic transmission oil change or fluid change to get the better synthetic fluid that they should have available now at the Chevy dealership. So those are the big expenses, guys. They're gonna probably hit your pockets. It's gonna be around tires. The brakes are pretty easy to do on the Corvettes, especially the C7s. You can probably get all the brakes done without having to change the rotors, probably for about $300-400. The pads are about $50 bucks for brake pads. You can get them aftermarket online for about $40 for a pair front and also a pair in the back. Then you gotta have somebody put them on for if you don't want to do it yourself. So probably about $100, $200 for labor from the brake pads. So they're not too bad. Regular stuff you got to get done on the vets. So let me think of what else am I missing. I think that's pretty much it as far as any regular maintenance on the Corvettes. Also, too, people asked me about the Target rooftop as far as how much those costs get repaired. If something, because they break really easy as far as putting the roof in and on as far as the client. So they break as far as the latches, and also the middle latch breaks pretty easy too. So a new Target roof is going to cost you probably about $1,000 for a new one. The clear ones I think are like $1,500, $1,200 for a clear Target see-through roof. So those can get pretty pricey. But those are some things that I can think of off the top of my head. If I miss anything, feel free to add in the comments. Give me your input. But those are the things that I can think of off the top of my head as far as anything that happens a lot on the C7 Corvettes. So you guys have a good day. Appreciate it.
I'm a real one, my day ones. Try to speak up, can't say none. Try to dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my savings. Take to the top on the base one. New car.